So then in 1963, the Rebbe made the Gzeira, the Takana, about not drinking mashke, and the Rebbe said initially it was 3, and then some years later he changed it to 4. And interestingly, in that Sikha, the Rebbe actually takes it a step further, and he extends it beyond alcohol, beyond mashke. He says even wine intake should be measured, and he says that even when you make kiddush, you shouldn't drink the whole cup, just reiv kais. And he said he negates making kiddush on mashke, even though halachically it could be permissible. And so look in that sikha, there's also some additional points that Rebbe makes in that sikha itself. So I'm sorry I kept you in suspense for so long. Reb Mendel, I had to say that preface because Reb Mendel's talking about drinking mashke, so it's important. I believe it's very important to point out what I pointed out. So the vort of Reb Mendel is that mashke, when it goes into the freezer, it doesn't freeze. So the way that Mendel worded it was that the mashke comes into the freezer, and it looks around and it sees that everyone else is freezing. I'm sorry. Normally, when something goes into the freezer, it looks around and it sees that everyone else is freezing. So it also wants to freeze. Mashke kind of keeps its own. So the message is that we go into the world and we're inevitably affected in a negative way. The world affects the way we think and the way we feel and the way we talk and the way we dress and the way we interact. So the message of the mashke is that we have to tap into our. We take this potent liquid, this potent beverage, and it reminds us that we have to tap into our core self, the part of us that doesn't get changed by the outside world, and we have to stay stark. Now, just that's the vort of Mendel. So just in a footnote to that, generally Chassidim, we make fun of the thinkers. They like to critique even a good vort. We say in Meshivin al Adrush. So I relayed this vort this past Shabbos. I was by my brother-in-law's house, Rabbi Shlomo Silverman. He's a shliach on Carnegie Mellon University. So we were speaking to some of the students, and then this is a perfect example where you take a good vort and you make mashed potatoes out of it. So they said, in our science lab we're able to freeze even mashke. So sometimes you have to be careful, and you have to know how to. We laugh at these Misnagdim that try to take apart Chassidish vort. See you next time.